Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and in this video we're going to be talking about the latest information regarding the Monster Hunter World and Final Fantasy XIV collaboration that's going to be coming up next month. Now, apologies in advance for the audio. I'm actually not home. I'm in New Jersey visiting family for a family occasion, but I really wanted to get this recording out, so I'm just going to have to put up with the laptop microphone. Sorry. Anyway, the news that's happened in regards to this collaboration is that Capcom has put out the information regarding the release date as well as an official gameplay trailer showing off the majority of the rewards that are going to be coming from the event. The official release date for the free title update, including the Final Fantasy XIV collaboration, is going to be August 1st at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Obviously, it's just a few hours before August 2nd, so even the trailer itself says August 2nd in it. The timing seems pretty good. It's a week before the PC release date, so it means that everyone's going to get to enjoy the event and all of the rewards, which we're going to go over here in a second. So in terms of the free title update itself, obviously the big thing that we get to see here is we finally get to see the actual gameplay behind the Behemoth, who is being added as a monster in Monster Hunter World. We get to see some familiar Final Fantasy XIV attacks, raining down meteors occasionally, the swipes, the roars, and on top of that, what even looks to be something similar to the King Behemoth mechanic inside of the Crystal Tower in the very first, the Labyrinth of the Ancients, where it looks like there's some meteors on the ground already, and he does the ultimate meteor, does the ecliptic meteor, and I'm assuming you have to hide behind those meteors in order to avoid just basically being carded. I wonder if it's going to be that severe of a mechanical check, that severe of a damage check. I'd have to hope it is, because it is for us in Final Fantasy XIV, but that's if it's not just those meteors also explode. I think it's that those meteors on the ground are blocking the actual explosion, and you'll have to stand behind them. It even looks like they're trying to position behind them while rolling down that little area while the attack is going off. So it looks like it's going to be a pretty interesting fight in Monster Hunter. Some other things we got to see are some other, I guess, little tiny missions that you can go on that have their own rewards. One of them is a Kuluyaku, and it's been a while, so I think that's how their name is said. Actually grabbing what looks to be a mini mother crystal and growing in size, growing in power, and even using it, carrying it around like it carries around the stones for the normal quest. It's hilarious to see a Kuluyaku just holding the crystal, just holding what I identify as the mother crystal in its hands and using it to block attacks of all things. I believe doing that quest is required to get an adornment for your personal rooms in Monster Hunter. I remember seeing that in the previous trailer where it looked like it was going to be a room adornment or a room piece of furniture, whatever it is that it's called in Monster Hunter. Also, there's a quest with cactars. Looks like there's quite a few different ones. One of them looks to have a little flower on the top of its head. Still not sure what that's going to be doing, like reward-wise for the actual game itself. I didn't see anything that indicated it, but they're there, and it's another mission to do, so hopefully the rewards are good. Maybe something involving a cactar also for your house, or perhaps something with the palico. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm sure that right after I record this, the actual written details will surface, but they weren't on the official announcement on the Monster Hunter Twitter, so I'm just working with the trailer here. One thing I didn't expect that I was really, really happy for was there also seems to be the ability to replace your Poogie in town, or in the hub, with a baby Behemoth. And I very much appreciated that little detail, because it's not something I knew I wanted, but then upon seeing it at the end of the trailer, I was like, that's beautiful. That's the perfect thing. Now, of course, on top of all of those things to actually do, what are the rewards for this event? Well, the reward that we seem to be seeing in the entire trailer is the Dragoon level 50 artifact armor, as well as the Gabolg, their artifact weapon, or their relic weapon, I should say. So it looks like that's going to be the majority of it. I don't know if there's any other armor sets that are going to be coming from this free title update, and if they are, they're at least not shown in great detail here. I don't recognize many of the weapons and armor across Monster Hunter itself. It has been quite a few months since I played. I was at Hunter rank 99, but I don't remember the visuals of a lot of things. So I don't know if anything in the trailer I just missed, like in terms of aesthetics, stuff that may also come from the event, but it seems that it's mostly being pushed this insect glaive as the Gabolg and the Dragoon outfit all together, which, by the way, looks awesome. I'm not an insect glaive player myself, but just for the way that looks, it's pretty tempting to at least try to get into the insect glaive again. It even looks like the insect is I don't know if it's Midgard Sormer. I've seen a pretty high quality image of it. It looks like it's like a tiny Midgard Sormer, which would make sense considering the LB3 does summon basically a little Midgard Sormer for Dragoons. So I'm hoping that it's something like that, because it looks pretty cool. It's a dragon all the same. It's like a little dragon that comes out of your hand with the little thing swirling around their hands, and it looks pretty cool. Oh, I almost forgot to mention the Moogle that's in the trailer as well. The Moogle looks to be part of the quest, but it also shows a part with the Moogle playing a horn. I don't know if that's a Palico thing, I don't know if that's just part of a quest thing, but I almost forgot to mention it altogether, so that's there as well. But yeah, it's great to finally see the Monster Hunter side of this event. We're hoping to see the rest of the Final Fantasy XIV side with Rathalos in the next week. The letter from the producer live is Monday, July 16th at 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And of course, I will be covering that and the various details that come out of that event, including the Monster Hunter collaboration, which they've already said they're going to be working on. We're still waiting on Pagos and Final Fantasy XIV, so it looks like this will be coming just a couple of weeks after Pagos, most likely. But anyway, let me know what you think of the collaboration between Monster Hunter World and Final Fantasy XIV, at least what you've seen so far of the Capcom side of things, what Monster Hunter World will be getting. And hopefully you're looking forward to playing it on the PC on August 9th, which is when Monster Hunter World will officially be launching for PC. Anyway, thanks for watching. Again, apologies for the audio. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned for when I come back from New Jersey and I have good audio again, or at least decent audio. I'll see you guys in the next one, and until then, take care.